A very good evening and a warm welcome to Uctv News. Thank you for joining us on Uctv this evening. My name is Nora Sende to take you through the bulletin on this Thursday evening. It is the 23rd of October 2025 and we thank you for watching Uctv News. And tonight we are starting off with the profile. Uganda Catholic Television reflects the life, the legacy and remarkable achievements of the Right Reverend Charles Martin Wamika, the Bishop of Jinja Diocese, a devoted shepherd whose ministry transformed lives and fortified the spiritual foundation of the church in Busoga and beyond.
Bishop Charles Martin Wamika. He was born on the 12th of August in 1955 in the present-day Budaka district in the eastern region of Uganda. He studied at St. Peter's Clever College. Then in 1964, he transferred to St. Pius Minor Seminary in Nangogera. He studied philosophy at the Uganda Matters National Major Seminary in Gulu before he studied theology at the Gaba National Major Seminary. He was ordained a priest on the 22nd of September in 1979 for the Roman Catholic Diocese of Tororo. He served as a priest in the same diocese until 18th of August in 1993. He was appointed a bishop on the 18th of October in 1993, serving as auxiliary bishop of Tororo and as a titular bishop of Takape. He was consecrated as a bishop on the 19th of February in 1994 at Tororo by James Odong, bishop of Tororo, assisted by Emmanuel Wamala, Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Kampala, and Bishop Joseph Bernard, the Bishop of Jinja. On the 20th of March in 1994, he was appointed Bishop of Roman Catholic Diocese of Jinja, and he succeeded Bishop Joseph Bernard, who retired after 43 years of service as a bishop of the Diocese of Jinja. Bishop Wamika made history as the first Ugandan to head the Diocese of Jinja. In the year 2023, he animated the Mass at the Namugongo Uganda Matters Shrine on the 3rd of June.
Pray, my brothers and sisters, that my sacrifice and yours may be acceptable to God, the Almighty Father.
Right Reverend Charles Martin Wamika, the Bishop of Jinja Catholic Diocese, passed away at the age of 72. Frank Ambiro, Uctv News.
The Transformation and Restoration Initiative Uganda has intensified efforts to curb the growing challenges of teenage pregnancy, a leading cause of school dropouts and low retention rates in Yumbe district, by representing a proposal paper to the district council through the Social Service Committee seeking endorsement to support for localized intervention strategies. Now, speaking to UCTV, the District Resource Center, the organization leadership emphasized that the initiative marks a crucial step towards empowering grassroots stakeholders to effectively implement community-driven solutions.
According to the Yumbe District Health Management Information System, the district continues to register the high rate of teenage pregnancies and child motherhood. 1 in every 5 households in the district has recorded a case of teenage pregnancy or child motherhood since 2015.
This health information system indicates that more than 5,000 teenagers are pregnant. And these are captured from the health facilities system. Now we can imagine how many are not captured, pregnant beyond that figure.
The overwhelming numbers prompted the Transformation and Restoration Initiative Uganda, TRI, to take immediate action, among which was the development of a position document. The document has now been presented before the 26th District Council session through the District Social Services Committee for consideration.
To generate localized strategies but aligned to the national strategies. Like we have a Minister of Education guidelines on prevention and management of teenage pregnancy in schools in Uganda. So that is a broader strategy for the nation. How do we simplify it at a local level and generate local solutions towards operationalization of some of these legal instruments that have been established by government. So we are looking at a coordinated approach by the district, but also leveraging on the local solutions that look towards not only prevention but also management of the already existing cases.
So we are saying that the district should look at making every stakeholder responsible. Every stakeholder should be responsible, from the family level to the schools, then also to the key partners, including the district, the NGOs, and any other stakeholder that is involved in education of children.
According to the district council speaker, Asiku Kasim, the document was well received since it comes at a timely period. He noted that the designated committees will expeditiously scrutinize it to identify and isolate key action points for the council to recommend for implementation, particularly in December, when many people go for their long holiday.
The next phase is the document must go to the committees must internalize, isolate some of the critical matters, and once those issues are done, and the approval will be done. And the approval season is not far, it will be in the December council, because normally our December council sits in the first or second week of December, because that is the period which is culminated with a lot of festivities, where people tend to go for Christmas break, New Year. That's why we are planning to bring the approval model at such a time where everybody is not caught up by those festivities.
As the committees embark on the document scrutiny before approval, Alia Kadra, the female district councillor for Upper Sabo County, pledged to take the message further to the grassroots through media sensitization in order to lay soft ground for the council's action resolutions.
So I'm actually grateful for this intervention. As leaders, we are going to get fully involved in actually educating the parents of those, even the general community. And we as leaders, we shall also go to the local radio FMs, and in community dialogues, we shall actually disseminate this message to our community.
On behalf of the project funders, George Opogo, the program coordinator of Street Child, expressed his appreciation for the TRI initiative, noting that the localization of such efforts is both timely and appropriate, especially at a time when global funders are shifting their funding priorities.
So we are happy today that by bringing partners like TRI on board, we are now realizing some of the dreams that we have well thought of under the localization agenda. So I am just very much grateful that with the reduced funding, every day, we keep receiving, funding cuts and all that. We want really to ensure that the local structures, the government structures, take lead in some of this intervention, and that's why today we are here, for them to be able to champion this intervention and to champion some of this action, so that even with TRI or Street Child or ECW funding is not here, they are able to to ensure that the policy advocacy, the managing transition of what partners have put in place, it is really realized.
The district chairperson, Asik Muhammad Mutalibu, commended the Transformation and Restoration Initiative for the support and appealed to TRI to consider instituting additional support programs that will continue addressing the challenge of teenage pregnancy in the district. He emphasized that the district's problems transcend the 6-year program period and affect not only girls, but also boys who face similar or even worse frustrations.
Otherwise, as a district council, I want to say that we have blessed this project, and it is the role of the district also to sign memorandum of understanding with partners that we think are doing good job for us. We have already signed a memorandum of understanding with Transformation and Restoration Initiative. That will help us to see how these projects can move on without any interference. I know it's a project of 6 years, but we think that the problems of the people of Yumbe are much more than the 6 years. So we think that even after the 6 years, there should be some other successor program that still will continue to support our communities, to support our girls, and also if there's a program that can come in to support the boy child, because whereas we keep on looking at the girls, the boys are equally vulnerable. When we look at the rate of dropouts and the level of vulnerability and the level of criminality our boys are involved in, it's because of frustration after dropping out of school. So there's need for us to see how we can support them as well.
The light document explores and proposes the implementation of at least 10 intervention measures, which include scaling up counseling and motivation programs, leveraging existing community structures, expanding health education within the education sector, and increasing parent engagement through home visits, among others. TRI believes that these and other intervention initiatives, with the support from stakeholders, will help curb the vice, which remains one of the leading barriers to the success of many underprivileged children from low-income backgrounds.
Let's now take a look at Today in History. And that marks the end of our news bulletin this evening. It has been nice having you. I am Nora Sende. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. From the entire team behind the UCTV News and I, we wish you a lovely evening and a good night.